Welcome to Mind on Golf in your head.
Driving ranges are boring, but ballers know you've got to put in that work. You've got to get that grind done to improve your golf game. So I've come up with a few different ways that I can make the range practice that I do interesting. Take a look at this video and I hope it helps you too.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mind on Golf channel. Now, I don't profess to be a teacher of golf at all. I'm an average golfer, just a very keen one. Can you hear my son singing in the background? We're dealing with it, we're at home. So, winter golf vibes. It's dark when you wake up, it's dark when you get back home from work, it's raining all the time, it's windy as hell. It's not the one for your golf. So, if you get a chance to go to the range to try and keep that golfer off alive, then here's my top 5 games to play at the range to still shoot those scores, still see those shots. I hope it helped. If it does, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, have a little watch, let me know what you think.
Okay, so the first thing I do when I get to the range is after a little bit of a stretch, not much because I don't like stretching, to be honest. It's golf at the end of the day, isn't it? It's not some sort of gymnastic exercise, so I might do a couple of little stretches, and then what I'll do is I'll hit every club in my bag, starting from the most lofted all the way to the driver, and I will tend to, unless I mess the shot up and it feels weird, I'll tend to just move on to the next club as soon as I've hit the previous club well. What this does, apart from obviously warming up the body, is I can start checking any little weird anomalies in my swing, like why is everything going right, or why is everything going left, or all of that sort of stuff. So I go through the whole bag, as you can see, and I hit shots. This day is one of them days when you're just hitting the ball really well. I don't know what to say. Everything was going on my target line that I've put on the screen there, and it just felt good. So I knew today was going to be a nice fun session. So anyway, I'm going to carry on doing the warm-up, and then I'm going to take you through some of the games that I play on the range that give me confidence that when I can get on the course I can still score, hopefully, or try and score. So yeah, have a little watch, and I really hope it helps. Got to hit two irons. It's my favourite club in the bag, and then lovely little pulled driver to finish, but I weren't too worried because I'd already been hitting the driver perfect. So on to the first game. Okay, so I've used my warm-up to make sure that my swing's feeling good, and now that's it. I don't think about swing anymore during the whole session. So this first game I call Make It Work, and I basically pick a target that's around 60 to 80 yards, and I first hit the club that I would have hit on the course for the same shot. So here I'm going for a paddling pool that's 80 yards away. I'm hitting my 60-degree wedge. I actually get it on the second go here. Splash! And then once I've hit it with the club that I was supposed to hit it with, I'll go through my bag picking other clubs out, and I'll make it work. I'll try and hit that target. So here I've got an 8-iron in my hand, and trust me, this never happens, and yeah, that's why I've put it in. But look, I've only splashed it with a first try on the 8-iron. I take my hybrid and I fail miserably with my hybrid. But basically this game is great because it stops you thinking about your swing automatically, and it also sort of puts you in tune with your equipment, what it's doing. It builds confidence to me that if I have to make something work, I can give it a good bash. I'm not going to be scared to do it. I'm not always trying to hit that perfect shot. So it's just a good game for hitting weird little shots, getting in tune with your equipment and not thinking about your swing. Okay, so game 2, another target practice drill. This is picking a target. For instance, here I pick 175 and I'm hitting a 9-iron. It obviously can be any distance. I don't usually hit my 9-iron 175, by the way. The wind is down off the left. So anyway, you pick a target, and I'll do this with multiple targets during a range session. And the idea is that you can only miss it on the right side. So for me, I always miss right. So I'm envisaging a green and I'm saying I cannot miss this green right. I can only miss it left or hit target. And I'll just do it as many times as I can in a row. If I hit the target, it's a birdie. If I miss left, in this instant, it's a par. And if I miss right, it's a bogey. And I just score myself how many I do is up to me, how I'm feeling on the day. I was pretty dialed in today. I think I only missed 1 out of like 12 right with my 9 iron today. So like I said, it's a particularly good day today. But yeah, it's a really another good one for believing in your equipment and your yardages, and sort of building a picture of what needs work in your game, like long and short, blah blah blah. So this is a great one. Right, the next game, this one's a Beaut. So basically what I do is I play my home course in my mind. I set out a target line, I then hit the tee shots on every hole and the approach shots on every hole, and I score them by way of hitting and missing targets. If I hit the target bang on, it's a birdie. If I miss target slightly, it's a par. And if I miss it really badly, like that shot there, then it's obviously a bogey and I have to retake the shot until I hit the target. I'll go through my whole course, holes 1 to 18, and see what I can shoot. I only did till 12 tonight and I actually shot 7 under. So it's just a brilliant way of building confidence on essentially a pretend score. And giving yourself the belief that you can score and you can hit the good shots when it matters. Okay, so the next game is hitting your favourite club with loads and loads of different shapes. Getting comfortable with that club, making shot shapes, and basically being a little bit arrogant with your favourite club. What can you do with it? Let's have a show off moment. And it's leading up to the final game, which is doing exactly the same thing with the club that you have the least amount of confidence with. And the reason I always do it with a comfortable club, in mine in particular, is a 2-iron. So you can see here I'm just hitting big old bananas, low ones, high ones, draws. The draws, by the way, just a little side note, the draws aren't really coming out massively because the wind was so much off the left and they're range balls, but I was getting a few. So I've done my confidence club, I've hit a few different shapes, and now I've got to hit low cuts, high cuts, low draws, high draws with my hybrid, which is definitely the club I use the least on the course because it sits between my 2-iron and my 4-iron, which are my favourite clubs. So it's the one I need more work on to hit more different shots. So hence this is why this is a brilliant drill for this club. And tonight really did fill me with confidence. Like there's the old stock high cut, but now I hit a high draw. I hit what's this one? High straight one. I really do hit the shots. A low draw here, look. And it was really made me think, yes, I'm going to hit this next time. I'll tell you what though, in the comments, how do you hit a low cut of a hybrid? I cannot do it. I think maybe that was my best attempt, but this is why this is brilliant exercise, because basically I'm not going to try and hit a low cut with my hybrid on the course. I'm going to leave that to the 2-iron for sure. So there you have it. That's my sort of 5 games at the range that I hope will help improve. Remember, don't just go there and whack balls. It's boring and it ain't going to get you any better. If this vid's helped and you've liked it, please share the content, like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Shackers all round.